So let's get in the session. So how can, I would say, the focus here is enterprises leverage agentic AI and agentic use cases to accelerate their business and accelerate their outcomes for a given business. Specifically, what we have observed is around 88%, not 78, 88% of the organizations have started using AI for various use cases. And within that, around 78 of the respondents have used AI in terms of, out of the 88, have used AI and have seen a positive outcome for various use cases. Again, within organizations, you might have 10 or even 100 different POCs, prototypes, projects for different use cases. And again, let's reference the MIT thing. Some of them may not be successful, but there's a majority of them who, in terms of organization perspective, who have seen a positive adoption by using AI. And that's super important. At any given new project, and I'm sure we have a lot of people who have started many projects or many given use cases, not everything is successful. But at the same time, it's important for you to start it. And we have seen a lot of these use cases within an organization have seen a positive outcome. And again, I don't have to tell this audience, generative AI and now agentic use cases is once in a generation moment for all of us in terms of leveraging and defining the trajectory of the change within your organization. Quickly, I want to provide the Atlassian's point of view in 3 buckets here. First of all, most important, do not wait. AI is here. We have an excellent platform from Atlassian, and I think this would help you accelerate in the AI journey. Number 2, not one particular use case, you can go a pointed solution. AI is not one size fits all. You need a platform approach for your given organization. And third, it needs to be embedded across all the jobs and use cases, or way we say it, across all teams. Specifically, invest in AI solutions. As we spoke and saw it earlier, define the metrics, define outcomes before you start your use cases, before you start your POCs. That is super important. I think I have made mistakes. We've all seen that. Start doing, let's say, leveraging, in this case, Robo for a specific use case, but don't do that. Before you jump in, define what your outcome needs to be, define how you can measure it, and then jumpstart a project. Number 2, centralize these tools and use cases which can be used not just by IT, not just by your developers, but across your organization. And in Atlassian, we provide the Rovo platform, and this is very AI specific, which can be leveraged for various use cases. And we'll see some of them in the upcoming slides, be it from the dev perspective, IT, or your business use cases. And finally, AI needs to be embedded in the flow with human in the loop. So both of it is a balance. AI cannot be a bolt-on. It should be within your workflows. And at the same time, it cannot be 100% automated at the current state. You have human in the loop in terms of approvals, processes, checkpoints, data integrations, validity, governance, all of that. So again, these are super important. Start right away, use a platform strategy, and then embed it across your use cases. Quickly, a snapshot of all what we offer from Atlassian perspective. Everything at the base of it, as you can see, is powered by the teamwork graph, which connects all the dots in terms of goals, teams, and various other aspects. Second is we have the platform apps. As we saw before, they can be leveraged by different business units or different teams within an organization. And finally, we have specific apps for service teams, software teams, apps which are used by all the teams. And here you have the Jira, Confluence, Loom. You have product teams as well as the leadership teams. My specific focus in Atlassian is in the service teams as part of Jira Service Management, but these work across different apps and the platform apps for a given business or enterprise. One specific stat here is I would say more than 50%, 55% of the IT leaders have seen that for a generative AI use case to be successful, it needs to be accurate, complete, and the data has to be unified. Again, accuracy, we have the best models. Complete, we are use case specific. And finally, we have a teamwork graph with a unified data layer which powers all of this. How does it fit in? How do you visualize within an organization where all this fits in? We have the dev, where you have, again, our Jira software as well as Confluence and other things. We have the IT, which is where the lot of this JSM use cases fit in, and for the business users as well, be it from a HR perspective, finance, facilities, legal, all of them. There is modern support and operations which fit in the Venn diagram of these, and we support all of them from a JSM platform perspective. All of these support and operations teams are powered by area, be it in predicting issues, suggesting actions, and most important, I have been saying this for a long time, the outcomes or the resolutions you have on your incidents, on your tickets, on various aspects. We power, using support and operations, these teams to do all of these. One of our most powered in terms of the product, we have the virtual service agent, which has helped reduce the human intervention by 85% across the tickets. Again, let that sink in. 85% of the tickets, support tickets, have been reduced in terms of human intervention by our service agent. And again, this is powered by the platform which we saw before. Separately, another interesting stat, we have seen around 55 minutes saved per incident, and this is per incident, and you have like hundreds or thousands of these incidents by leveraging AI and automation. I want to give a broad view of, we are not limited to one or two use cases within an organization. If you see here, you have in the work organization, your OKR generator, we have the code reviewer, we have various aspects. And let me give a couple of examples because I want to make it like specific. How does a product team, which is my team, my organization, use it? Or how does engineers or designers use it? 4 or 5 years back, and I don't know how many of you here are from the technology product teams side? I just want to take a check. Okay, most of them. So one of the core things is we have to write these documents, be it in engineering architecture, product side, or design side. I think most of you use that very often. It used to take me X amount of time before, but now using, in this specific case, a simple, as part of Confluence, the AI suggestions, my work has accelerated at least 2 to 3x because I don't have to spend time on how do I write this beautiful tone, the language, the whole doc, how do I create a table for my product requirements or my architecture. It's not like 100% done by AI, it is actually assisting me accelerate 2 to 3x in terms of what I'm doing. Again, very simple use case in Confluence, super valuable. If you extend that to the team, what I have in terms of the product teams, we are now rapidly building prototypes for a given product, not just giving the requirements in a table or a doc, but also having them visualize it in probably half a day or a day without the help of design teams and other teams. Again, we can accelerate a lot of these jobs, but these are a couple of examples where I am seeing the acceleration from product management perspective. Couple of quick use cases, I'll just run these demos. The first one is on the robo triage agent. Here you can see the summary is being generated for a particular request by the AI. Secondly, once you update a priority on one of them, all the similar ones are updated by AI automatically. And last, it also determines the request type. All this is automated. Very simple task, but this accelerates the time to value or the outcome by various degrees, as we saw, by 55 minutes for incidents and by other aspects. So this is a robo triage agent, which you can use and is in production right away. The second one I want to talk about is root cause analysis for a given incident. In this case, a major incident. You can quickly double click on what the incident is, invoke the RCA agent, root cause analysis agent, quickly understand what is happening, in this case, the billing service, what is the root cause, and you'll find all the specific details on why this is happening. In this case, the checkout API is experiencing an outage. All these task-based robo agents are available today, and there are many more. These are just a couple of examples which I'm showcasing here in terms of triage and root cause, but we have these 4 specific today available for Jira Service Management on Service Request Helper, Ops Guide, Triage, and Root Cause. And again, this is not limited to these 4. As you saw, we have hundreds of other robo agents across other use cases, be it in service team, product team, or for all teams. Finally, any developer or any user within a business organization can use our studio to build these robo agents from scratch. And these are super simple to use and build it. And we already have like hundreds, actually thousands of robo agents live within various organizations for various use cases. In the studio, just double clicking quickly, you can build agents, but not just agents. Agents is just one aspect of automation. But you can also have these predefined deterministic flows using the automation part. Access your organization's assets. You have various service assets, IT assets, HR assets. You can leverage that as part of your studio experience while you're building the agents or automations. And finally, you can also build these rich hubs for your organization, be it for the employees, for your IT support staff, or even your customers for that matter, for customer support. Finally, the state of AI. Please feel free to take a picture or download this. This is fueling 80% of the data-driven decisions, 78% in terms of workflows efficiency, and 64% in customer satisfaction. And again, as I said in the start, it's already leveraged by most of the organization, 88%, with 78% already seeing a positive impact because of AI for various use cases. Thank you, and have a wonderful day. It's been a pleasure to chat with you all.